difficulties here. First off, we missed the interception by Brandon Cooks, make that Brandon Giles of Denver. That's how they got 7. Josh Allen on the second play threw an interception. And then I just messed up the telecast. There's a little glitch going on here. This should be a good game. James Cook is on the other side.
I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, it's Allen.
It's going to be Josh Allen, touchdown, Patriots. They come right back. And the Denver Broncos look weak on defensively. Josh Allen throws, touchdown, Patriots.
Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in, right? Higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out.
When you have a Josh Allen on your team, you can score. This explanation is a little long. Gee, sweet Louise. Shut your trap for a second.
And the Patriots tie this game 7-7.
Seven score. It looks to be a very good game at the moment, but we don't know what the Broncos are going to do on offense with Bo Nix. This is their official first road game. They've been at home most of the time, except for that first game. Okay, so that didn't even make any sense. In season 1, Denver, did they have a home game? They did not. So they've been on the road before. Hello.
It's Bo Nix.
Bo Nix.
This league is a grown-up. 61 college starts will do that for you. A ton of college experience. And Bo Nix is a facilitator. When he is at his best, that ball is in and out of his hands in an absolute hurry. If he were a point guard on a basketball team, he'd want to go up and down the court and get it out of his hands as quickly as he can. He's accurate. He's tough. He's experienced.
Let's see what they do with James Cook. They give him the ball. No, it's a play action. Nix. There's a fumble. Looks like the Patriots have it. Both teams with turnover. Itis. Wow, this never happened 2 seasons ago.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here's New England ready once again on offense. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to... So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened.
Knees down, Broncos ball.
But you know what I like here?
It's simple.
Here's
the call.
So
Knee, ball.
Yeah.
Before calling it dead. Now all
Patriots
the replays and the camera angles
to lose that challenge.
Better idea of really what happened.
Well, they didn't challenge it.
So the nice defensive play, all for 9.
Even I saw that.
No fumble.
That's not Sean Payton. That's not even anyone near. Not Sean Payton's likeness is not in the game. There's James Cook. He goes nowhere.
He's contained at the line for no gain. Lonnie Tavai ranging in for the stop. Nothing gained or lost on that run. Now 3.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick.
Remember, this Denver team was in a Super Bowl 2 seasons ago against Houston.
Now Nick's on 3rd down.
Here's a first down. He gets the ball for the 43.
Directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing in the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays that inside run.
I wonder if there will be basketball today. Who knows? We'll see.
Second down now, 7 to go. Nix from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instinct.
I don't know who's going to win this game. It's just like
Just play conservative and run it.
Stephon Diggs is with the Patriots. Wait a minute, is that right?
Ball at the 33 for first down.
There's a Buffalo flare here. 3X Bills here.
Short pass brought in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target.
In that first draft, the Patriots. What did the Patriots do in that first
I
draft?
don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him,
I'm just trying to see.
just find a way to get him the ball.
In that first draft,
7 to go.
New England got Josh Allen, and then they had another pick,
That's Nix.
Stephon Diggs, and it's going to be 3rd and 3.
And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk.
And that's why the Patriots are pretty good right now. Got a quarterback wide receiver.
Hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it. Once that defense
The only way they can
attention elsewhere.
keep this team intact is win the Super Bowl, or even go to it. There's a new rule in place, and I'll tell you after this play.
They'll throw again. Nix.
Nick's throwing short of the first, and he will not get the first down. And there's a pet peeve of John Madden.
Game situations, it just puts a smile on my
Is that
face.
that 23?
Think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
You got James Cook in the backfield, and you can get it.
And here's Cook.
There's Cook. Get the ball to the 11.
Looks like they're
First
running
down.
at the 11. What a call. They wind up with 12
Yes.
on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
In that first draft, the Patriots gained
Just get the first down.
Josh Allen
Afterwards.
and Stephon Diggs.
Here's 1st and 10.
They won the playoff game, and therefore they were able to.
Another one for
Here's Cook. Touchdown, Denver Broncos.
touchdown.
And that's why he is here.
Finish off their opening drive. It's a James Cook touchdown.
I mean,
The offense
if you
got
think
a lot
about
of
it,
points
he's
in
one
the
of my
game as
top
he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
6, 7 running backs. Could be in the top 5.
Now, these backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way,
Lots there to tack on the
And remember, in the second half,
and the Broncos take
Denver
the
will
lead,
have the ball.
14-7 in the first.
So right now, this next possession is crucial for the New England Patriots, because if they don't score and the Broncos get the ball and score a touchdown, minimum field goal, the score is 17-7, they get the ball, they go down the field, score a touchdown or a field goal, it could be 24-7, and the game is pretty much over. The water went down the throat the wrong way, the wrong pipe.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. This return makes it up to the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun,
Allen.
it's Allen.
Plenty of time. Throws. Completed. First down at the 45. He hits his guy, Stephon Diggs.
Before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards.
This is going to be a battle.
First down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On first down, Allen.
Throws short.
Him over the middle.
Gains 4
Now
yards.
bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down.
Second and 6.
Easier to manage.
Josh Allen.
Second and 6 coming
I don't
up.
see them running the ball here, but let's look and see. He's got 2 on the right side and 1 on the left. Let's see.
Allen to throw. It's complete to Hunter Henry.
He hits the tight end in the middle.
And start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'll tell you this.
You know Josh Allen's one of those guys that throw deep.
Coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust.
3rd and 1. You can give it to the running back here if we so choose.
Allen throws.
They don't. They do a little slant. First down. Diggs.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down, ball at the 36. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27.
Allen.
Defender
Incomplete.
right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
3rd and 1. You could run the ball if you so choose.
Throwing here, Allen.
I get the first down.
This one taken in by Baker.
They're going up and down the field, both teams.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
3 teams have fired their coaches this season. They will have new offenses next season. Meanwhile,
Taken in by Kendrick Bourne.
ball's at the 10.
He's brought down a little short.
Allen is putting on a clinic.
From the 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's what I was
To the air
saying.
again, Allen.
He's going slow, low,
Complete to
short.
Stevenson. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. And the play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They look fired up there, running to the line that fast. I like when a team do that. I like that. I like that.
Again, Allen to the air. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Remember, you don't have to pass the ball. You can run it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's
They will not
2nd
run
and
the
goal.
ball.
To throw again, it's Allen. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Allen gonna throw again.
Touchdown. Patriots in the end zone. Stephon Diggs again.
It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds Mims. And he gets him around 6 there. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Nix off the play action. He's on the move. Now he takes it. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action with Nix. Hits him on the out route. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Nix from the gun.
Wide open. Touchdown. Broncos. Just like that. There's no defense in this game whatsoever.
Starting to find its rhythm a bit. out as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And this is before the half.
Because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All these points in one half. Wow.
Extra point try now for the Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
All that time they didn't say nothing. All right, here's the kickoff. 21-14.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots back on offense late in the first half. And normally they'd need this stop, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw for Allen.
Allen, 50 seconds left, gets the ball thrown out of bounds.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. It is caught left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game.
$17 ticks left.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit, but first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We saw some strong work from James Cook in that first half. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter.
The score is a very offensively won. Denver 21, Patriots 14. Here's a kickoff. Start the second half. If Denver can score a touchdown on this possession, it'll be a 2-touchdown lead.
They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw.
Bo will run it, though. Gain some yards.
Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 4.
Nix throws, completed. First down. Got it to the 45.
There with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix.
Another screen play. Another first down. Oh, no, he didn't get the first down. It's going to be 2nd down and 3.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable.
Both teams' offense is on fire. Defense, non-existent.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48.
This time there's an incomplete pass.
Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And now it's 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Nix.
First down. 41.
Tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Nix now to throw. That finds Vele complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Nick's barking. Out the place. Got a throw. Completed. Gains of 7 yards. Well, both teams have problems on their defense. Depending on what they do here, they might have a new offensive philosophy.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
That's a Bronco, all right.
Second down now, 7 to go. They'll run it for the first time with Andrick Estimac. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
5 men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. Here's Nix.
Nix will try to run, and Nix will score a touchdown.
Touchdown, Denver.
And they are up by 2 touchdowns.
It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL. The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Going after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
You think in this game, the score is theirs, the road team will score more points.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Allen. He finds Diggs right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They motion the slot man right. The give inside to Stevenson. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. This one taken in by Baker. And that will not be enough for a first down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running for it with Stevenson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Allen. Pass is caught at the 9. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th.
What is going on with this defense?
Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Broncos offense all set to go. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix bails out of the pocket quick. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Play action with Nix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On third down, here's Nix. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Patriots and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Complete, it's Bourne. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 28. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That just means you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he'll get it out to the 34.
Fourth quarter, 35-21 is the score.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a New England first
There'll be no
down.
basketball today.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Working quickly here.
The game started bad for the Patriots in the first. But hey, well, it's Josh Allen. He throws the ball, and it's completing the 1st down at the 36-yard line of Denver. This game ain't over, folks. They score here, stop them on defense. We're looking at overtime.
And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return.
The crowd is silent. They want to score. That's what they want. Getting past. He's just threading the needle on that one. Look at that. Nice 1st down.
Flip the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England first
Denver
down.
35, New England 21. Josh Allen is not in Buffalo. He's here.
Only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And look at this. Touch is in.
And he's into the end zone.
Touchdown, Patriots. Wow, this game has so much going. Offense, no defense. And the game is still undecided.
All right, right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the upright.
And the score,
The Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
35-28. That's right, Dr. Skoll, 30-19-39. This is a good game. A very good game. It's been offense from the start. And there's actually defense. Josh Allen on the second play of the game threw an interception to Jones, the cornerback for the Broncos.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return.
Ooh, nice tackle. Where we were taught when we were in high school.
The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their
Bo Nix, 2 touchdowns. He's only had 2 incompletions. That's very good. He kind of reminds me of Drew Brees. Take a look at him. Look, he reminds me of Drew Brees.
And the drive will start out with a first and 10.
And they need him to play like Drew Brees on this possession. No turnovers. Look at him. He's running the ball. And he gets a first down. He gets a lot more. And he was hit. They don't even call those penalties.
And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That's a big run for Denver. Remember, this Denver team was in the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago against Houston. Houston ended up winning it.
That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
I need to keep this drive going. I'm trying to take as much time off the clock as possible. Nix. And he hits. Oh, my.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Another first down. If you get in the field goal range, for all pretenses and purposes, this game will be over if you score a field goal, if you are the Broncos.
First and 10 for the 41.
Hand the ball off. James Cook. Look how he's running that ball.
And they'll finally bring him down.
When you got a running back like that, it's going to be hard to beat. Denver looking like the team they had 2 seasons ago, where they only lost 1 game, and that was to Houston in that Super Bowl. (35-28) score. 1:52 left in the game.
Still on the move, coming to the line for
Bo Nix. If I was them, I'll run that ball again. There's no need to pass the ball. And they run the ball. Cook. Look how he's... Oh, I just love the way he do that. Remind me of James Cook. Okay, that is James Cook. Remind me of Delvin Cook. Formerly of the Minnesota Vikings, and I wish they still had him when he was good. I don't know what happened. He went to the Jets. And then his career just never went where it should be. I think he went to Baltimore. There's a fumble! Oh! And the Patriots will have the ball. Is he down? Is he down?
Sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what.
It wasn't Cook running the ball. It was, well, I don't know. Look at that. Look at the knee. Do a butt equal?
The Patriots offense all set to go.
Will they challenge this?
Excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense.
Oh, they can't challenge. It went in the 2-minute warning. It's got to come from upstairs. It didn't come from upstairs yet. It will be the Patriots' ball, and Josh Allen will have a chance to tie this game up. The NFL did challenge it. I was waiting for it. He's down.
And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in
knee down, ball. Knee down, ball. This is a reverse. This will be the Broncos' ball at 3rd and 2.
Now the Patriots calling their third and final
Wait a minute.
timeout.
What?
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Oh, okay. They didn't get the review. So the Denver Broncos retain the football and a chance of revenge for the loss they had against New England last season. Get James Cook back in there. Run that ball with him if you have to. There he is. And look how that guy is running the ball. He's holding it with both hands. The ball is at the 6, first down. And the Patriots season is going to come to an end. And the Broncos will be going on to the Sweet 16 if they don't fumble.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Yeah, they don't need a touchdown. They don't need anything. They got the lead. And New England has no touchdowns left. I mean, New England does not have any first downs left. This is Memorial Day weekend, and the Patriots, ironically, is playing it in this game here today. Well, there was a scare. And that should just about do it. And the Broncos will sneak out of here with a 35-28 win. And they will get their revenge off the team that beat them last season. And they look very good, except for defense. Maybe they might make one of those patented trades because they know they have a chance at the Super Bowl.
Went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Well, with this win, the Denver Broncos go on to round 16. That's the Sweet 16, not round 16. Let's see who they will play because they're the road team. They won't have a home game for a minute. But I'm looking for my schedule here to see who they would play, who they will play. And boop, boop, boop. I'm looking, I'm searching, and here we go. They will take on the Carolina Panthers, very good Panthers, with Pat Mahomes as their quarterback. And they will take on Carolina, in Carolina. That's coming up in the Sweet 16. Got one more game left here. Houston taking on the New York Giants in the one-game elimination. Houston had better get that victory. Otherwise, they're going to be getting a draft pick. So on that note, the final score was the Denver Broncos 35 and the New England Patriots 28. And all I can tell you is I want you to all be safe out here and happy Memorial Day weekend. And just enjoy yourselves and be safe. With that note, so long, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow.